Yes guys, what's happening? We are finally back on the YouTube. We're doing a team training day. Well, we have done a team training day today. This was supposed to be the intro that we were supposed to do like 4 hours ago. But me and Ali chatted shit in Starbucks. We also forgot. So this is the intro. What we were basically looking to do today was bring a bunch of our clients in and just show them how to train properly, how to train with intensity, train with accuracy. Essentially, we went through a few frameworks of how they can get more from the training moving forwards. We're actually going to put footage in this video of us actually giving coaching cues to our clients. So you watching this video, you will be able to take stuff into your own training to be able to get so much more out of it moving forwards. So if you like it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the page.
There's a good argument that we are not loading the tissue efficiently, so that joint is going to keep getting flared. So whatever movement that you're doing, we can potentially break down the execution to see if we can actually change things, so we actually keep the muscle, the load on the target tissue that we're trying to work, as opposed to just going through that joint a little bit too much where that inflammation's occurring. People look at pain as a bad thing. Pain's just a signal, in my opinion. It's like, this is just my opinion, what I'm going to talk about now. Pain is a signal that what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing. But what we're doing when we're training, we should be doing. So does that make sense? But if you're getting sharp shooting pain within a joint, something's fucking going wrong. That's your body to tell you to stop, right? So don't be a dickhead like I was 10 years ago, just think you can fucking push through it, because that's going to bite you in the arse when you get to my age, trust me. But like, the discomfort, the lactic acid buildup is what we're striving for. But what we also need to understand as well is when we're lifting heavier, that sensation that we're going to be getting with a 10 to 15 rep won't be the same. Like when you're lifting something around about your 4 to 8 rep max, like within that rep range of that exercise we're doing, it's just going to feel heavy. Like you're not going to be able to get that lactic acid and that connection to tissue what you will get with the 10 to 15. So we just got to make sure we differentiate between that, like depending on the goal of the exercise, what we're trying to achieve is the different sensation that we're going to try and find.
I have like a very basic equation I think of when it comes to what creates high training stimulus is accuracy multiplied by intensity. If you could put them as a number, rate it out of 10. So if your set is good form, good execution, it looks right, they would be feeling a good contraction, that will go in the accuracy bucket. Multiply that by how intense the set is and rate that out of 10, which we'll go through as definitions of what that means. The higher accuracy and intensity can be, that will at the same time can create massive training stimulus. But if you are in a position where, well, not if you are in a position, you will be in a position, because everyone is, where as intensity goes up, accuracy comes down. It's very difficult to hold both of them at the same time, because the first set will look fucking boss if you've got any level of training skill. So the first rep, as you get further into the set and fatigue increases, your accuracy will come down. And that will always happen at some point. There will always be a little bit of a drop off if you're actually training hard. But what we essentially want to get you to be able to do today is step away and be able to go, okay, accuracy is still at a 9.5 out of 10, even when intensity is through the fucking roof. And when we've got that ability to take a muscle to failure and it's still accurate, then that's when we're going to get fuckloads of stimulus into the tissue.
Train their own perception of hard, and we're going to try and change that perception of what you think hard is to make sure you train harder every time you go to the gym next time around. And have fun as well, by the way. Like, yeah. I want you to all have fucking fun. I want you to laugh at people because they're in pain and things like that. because no one's going to hurt themselves, fingers crossed, touch wood. Yeah. And if you do, don't sue us, please. But no one's going to hurt themselves. And again, it's just creating that like community, as Isaac said before. Like the gym environment can be quite an isolating one, because it is a little bit the norm. So for example, you're all doing like photo shoots or something like this, and you have to say no to your mate, you don't want to go out for a bevy and things like that. It is a little bit against the grain of what we're trying to do here. So the more friends that you can make in these kind of situations, the more people that relate then to what you're trying to do, and then just you don't feel as weird as what you can do sometimes. Because at the end of the day, all you're doing is trying to make yourself better. People are going getting hammered every single weekend. You can argue not doing that, and they might be a little bit unhappy, but that's a different conversation for a different day if you want to go down them kind of roads. But yeah, that's the whole point of this. Me and Isaac want to put these on to, one, have fun, give you knowledge that me and Isaac have learned over years and years and years of this, and again, just get something out of it as well. So please ask whatever you want.
Yeah, on everything, completely to failure. Fuck yourself up as much as possible. Make sure it's safe. And me and Ali are going to be bouncing around, just making sure everything looks good, everything feels good. Sweet. If there's any of these need as well as we go through, just come and grab us. The wrist has fuck all to do with what your lat's doing, but where your wrist position is will change where your elbow is, which then has a lot to do with your lat. Yeah. So if you're here like this, doing a lat pull down like that, your elbow will naturally go out to the side, right, which will make it more rear delt and upper back. Right. So if we want to hit more lat, we want that elbow to be closer, and obviously you can't have a wrist like that and a close elbow, so twisting it out like this. Most of the time, neutral is cool, because you'll naturally be able to pull it in. I actually prefer a bit of a twist. So here, maybe like a 45 like that. Then I get a really good connection with that. A lot of people, if you do that, you'll just feel it in your bicep. So I think because you have been feeling this a lot in your arms, doing a neutral grip will probably work a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing for us here on this is probably getting the disconnection from I'm moving this load and I've got to pull it.
Yeah.
I'm just holding this. This is a hook, and I'm driving it through my elbow.
Yeah, I'm forgetting kind of about the grip. Just
just hook yourself in and pull it with the elbow. And I think, by the way, with the grip here, you throw it around the other way. So your hand wants to go that side and the grip wants to wrap around that side like that.
Right.
So we essentially pull it round like this, pull it through there, and then you grab it, twist it through like that. Sick, man. Yeah, man. And then so when you sit in, it's just like probably neutral, maybe a slight twist there, and then just think about driving that elbow in. If you just lean back a tiny bit for this. We need to think about driving this elbow down here. So imagine it's scraping it along the wall. Remember we went through this in the past. We was just getting that nice stretch, pulling that straight down through a wall. Nice. Is this a working set now? Cool. Lovely. Come on, get a stretch. Drive it down hard. Harder. All the way in. That's you. Finish it. There's two more. Drive it through. Right in. Keep pushing it. Lift your head up, lift your head up. Push it in. Harder. Control it now, yeah? You're not done. There's one more. Control it. Keep your lat on. Tense it. Now go. Pull it through. More. All the way in. All the way in. Finish it. Elbow down. Control it. 5 seconds up. 5 seconds up. Control it. Yeah, you got it? Yeah. 5 seconds up. 5, 4, 3. Now you're gonna rag 3 more out and I'm gonna help you. Go, rag them out. Pull it, now. Yep. Cool. Nice that.
Thank you.
Lovely that.
Okay, what I want you to do here, knowing you're coming down, don't let it slouch, so keep tension all the way through here. So you're not going to let it round forward as much.
So don't, okay, yeah.
So like when you're coming down, instead of going go like that, I want you to stay in that position.
Chest up.
Yeah.
So there?
Yep.
No, yeah.
Yeah, there, that's it, the perfect differentiation, yeah.
Okay. So you're not rolling your shoulders over?
You can. I don't want him to for the time being. So what you don't want is so you can protract, but you don't want flexion of the upper back. You just want protraction of the shoulder. Right. I'll show you, I'll give you a demonstration in a second, there's a difference. Okay, good, and again, keep that chest against the pad. Do not lift it off the pad. I'll help you when you can't get there, that's better. And again, pause. And again, chest against the pad, please. Good. And again, come on, let's go. Up. Yeah, one more, let's go. Good. Keep that chest there, chest. And again, let's go. Don't rest, come on. Keep that tension on the back on the way down as well. Good, well done. Good, wrap. How'd that feel?
Harder?
Yeah, it was alright, Tom? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we got, it's like, so keep tension on the length of positions really hard.
Yeah.
You got about 5 seconds left, by the way. So it's like, it's so much easier to go that, but to do that hard.
Because you bent over the gravity, it's just pulling you down.
Stop. What's your question?
Is there a response out just
I thought you get me all excited for a question then. So I'm gonna keep that chest in the pad.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna get really heavy up here, so I'm just gonna take it all off, yeah. Good, again, keep that chest in the pad now. Good, and again. Come on, chest and pad. Good, and again. Come on, chest and pad. One more. Okay. Good. Keep going. Okay, you're gonna hold it there. Hold it. 2, 1. Yep. Good bit.
Yeah.
Hold on. It depends also, if I want to make it lat, it's that. So the more I try and drive my elbows in, I can make it lat. If I want to make it upper back, all I think of is putting my shoulder blades together. But I'm never, ever at one point doing this.
Yeah. Nice.
Just not behind the shoulder.
So you want protraction in the scapula, but you don't want flexion in the upper back.
Yeah.
As soon as you get flexion here, I'm then going to have to extend through the thoracic to bring it back up, and we don't want that.
Yeah.
Unless you want to extend through the thoracic, but there's better exercise to choose that for.
I show you how to actually work out what height this cable actually needs to be to make sure you get the most out of it. So where we think about, you can hold that there.
Yeah.
So if you guys come and stand here for me. Sorry if that gets in the way of your video, Meg. So you okay with that? It's not you can hold that for 30 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Cool. So that there, we can see there's a 90-degree angle between the cable and his arm. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So that means that that's where this weight, whatever's on the cable stack, is heaviest when that's at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
If you go like this, George, that's dead light now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's a really small angle. You see that?
Yeah.
So what we essentially want to do is we want to match the point where it's heaviest, which is when it's at 90 degrees, to when George's arm is about there. So that's when he's going to be coming into the mid-range. So it's like length and range for, well, it's not fully length and range, but that would be behind his back, but like pretty lengthened in the delt, where it's on a stretch is there. When it's short, or the shortest we'll get it in this movement is here. So we essentially want in the middle of that, for this to be about 90 degrees. So as we're coming into the mid-range is probably about there, which is where we want the cable height to be at 90, or the line of the cable to be at 90. So that setup for George is bang on. And then it's just about making sure we're in alignment on this here and the load's correct. So what I usually would say is, if you grab this with your hand, you've got now stability. That's cool. And now if you just go and do a few reps, if you take a little step forwards closer to the cable, like that, and then as you pull out, we just want to make sure then that looks fine. Like if you do a few reps on that, is that heavy enough? Is it challenging or what?
No, it's right. Well, I'll go up a weight on that.
Yeah, cool.
Well, I've been holding it for about half an hour, so.
Yeah, let me put a little bit more on it. Yeah. If you go and do a few reps there. So all we're going to look for now, we've got the setup right, is we're just going to push it when he starts to fatigue, something will break down and then we'll need to fix it. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is, as you come down, shoulders sort of like dragging across this way, so coming down nice and slow, chest up a little bit higher, there like that, stop here, and then take a quick pause and then drive out from there.
Okay, so you don't have to go past your hip.
No, because if you come here,
Yeah.
it's easy now, because your body, it's on your arm, it's on your body, so there's no load. So if you bring it back a little bit, there,
Stop the weight.
and we're sort of like working in that range, you'll always keep tension on your delt.
Always tension.
Yeah.
Nice, that looks solid. Now what your body is starting to do here, is starting to twist out like this. So I want you to try and keep your, like, face this way a bit more. There, so keep your body exactly in that alignment. And I almost want you to think about pushing the arm out there, so as we go there. And this is just putting all the tension on your medial delt. You feel the difference? Nice. Now what your body's doing is it's trying to pull the shoulder back to make it easier. So I want you to think about, okay, arm path is the same, slight bend in it, there, exactly the same. I want you to just come down nice and slow. Forget about trying to pull it from here. I want you to think about dragging this along the floor like that. So we're trying to almost come out like this, yeah? Now try and do that on your own with a slight bend in this. Put a bend in this, so we've just got a little bit of like that. And then drag that out as far away as you can.
Nice. Let's go.
Is it heavy enough? So we're trying to like really pull it out.
It's heavy enough now, but that's because I've done
400 reps.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, well, push against my hand as hard as you can. So just don't let me move you back. Push harder. Right, now go. Now go. Take a second. Now go. So now control that down on the way down. And then push it from there. Now, because I've just artificially made them a failure, I now just need you to keep the same standards, and we're not going to finish a rep now. So this is where we now need to just go, okay, I know I can't now finish the rep. So instead of cheating to move it, I'm just going to now accept that I'm going to hit partials. So now I'm going to push it with perfect form as far out as I can. It might get to there, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to push it a bit more. And that's when we're going to start to nail out some partials. So thinking, just drag it out towards me. Aim with your fist a bit more, yeah? Very nice and controlled. Push it harder. I want you to forget about trying to get it up. Try and hit that Smith machine like this. There, like that, yeah? Aim for that movement. Nice. And by the way, this is the same thing as, you just keep going, George. This is the same thing as what we were saying before. It's like, no matter what you do, there will always be some compensation. So we can see his trap one stick and trap. It just naturally will happen because his belt's completely fucked. So in order for you to continue to do the thing, this is where skill level comes. Where it's like, we want to be able to stop that from happening and just go there. And like, you just have the skill to do that on your own without me doing this. And you push out as many as you can.
I can go through this ride trying to cut in and
Yes.
oh, yeah.
It's a little bit's fine. So good thing is, like, wherever the machine is here, your shoulder joints aligns with it. So you shouldn't have to do that getting it. You should be able to shift yourself over. And then when you pull down your latch is going to go in a little bit too much. But we don't want too much because you'll lose force. And then I reckon you've got a bit more mobility just there, supinate a little more. And then drive elbow down. Cool. Mate, I love this Arsenal piece.
Yeah.
It's fucking heavy though, mate.
In my gym now, they've just got sifted down.
After yeah. Where you training now?
Modified.
Have you just got sit to after modified, yeah. How's Ollie getting on?
Huh?
How's Ollie and Beck getting on?
Yeah, good.
Do you see Becky D much?
What?
Do you see Becky D much?
Not that much in there.
No. If whenever you see her, just tell her I called her a slag. We used to live together. So I reckon I can say that and it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Put it down again. Put down. Okay, cool. What I always think of is driving the elbow towards my hand.
Okay.
It's not going to go there, but that's always think of. You should feel that much more on the lat now.
Yeah.
Okay, pause. Then think about driving the elbow towards my hand. So you want to think of like an arc like this,
Yeah.
but it's never going to move like that because the machine won't let you move like that.
One sentence or like.
You can always train hard.
Tell me what it is. Form. What are you, George?
Form, not letting like other muscle groups come into movement. Yeah.
Where are you?
How important the cues are. Yeah, cues in the form.
Nice. Different.
It's cues, definitely cues.
Two.
Just pushing side sensitive. Different to normal.
Yeah.
Better screen. I'd say when you think you've done your art, more of the time.
Don't you know? I like that. Ali, what are you doing?
4-5 minutes away. People train hard. That's train hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not much this.
Yeah.
I'll do that tonight.
No, I actually agree. I feel like
People train hard. I think like everyone here trained actually very hard.
Yeah.
And then it's just the final tweaks. But you like when we spoke about that, it's going to be fucking long with the other side.
Alright.
Doing spoke on last night about like people will start. We want to see people fail to see how they compensate.
Yeah.
And then just correcting the compensation as opposed to actually getting them to fail.
Yeah, 100%. Like people were actually taking it to a place where it was intense enough where competitions happen, not just competition happening because form was shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. And someone got it.
On the spot to the last few reps because you think you're done, and then Mark will do it, but then no, just keep going.
Yeah.
Click that last bit.
You just want to hear the music I'm playing.
So just basically spot, being able to take that next level was a good spot.
Yeah, so I was talking to anyone about like say, you're up here fine, when you stand in, you need that push, so like 70%,
Yeah.
so we might be pushing forward, and then you're going to just lads are killing me, there's only one set in.
Yeah, it's the same.
Simplicity is king, like in every exercise. I've noticed in the past, I've thought about every place in my body's going to hinge or extend or maneuver. Actually, sometimes it's just watching it and let you have a down. Keep your mind like clear and like know exactly what you're gonna do, and just focus on the up and down kind of range of movements. If it's simple, keep the simplicity in your head. If you know what you're doing, the form is one. because it's simple. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think definitely want to not overwhelm yourself with like 9 things
Yeah.
to think about because then your brain.
Because I feel like that's what I've always done in the past, and it's like it's broke the form down. Actually, allow myself to have less tension as opposed to more.
Not really.
Yeah, probably a little point more like I said before, like, I knew I was training hard, but still like 10 to 20% that I wasn't sure of whether I was training hard enough. So obviously I think that giving myself the confidence when I started training now, a little bit different, but also coaching knowledge-wise, passing me on to my friends as well, being able to show I'm training hard enough, and working to be my attention, so yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, just like, obviously, no way it's actually obviously that you can get an easy together and all that stuff. I think a key point that I just thought about then is like when you say Charlie Cherry quotes, like if you're nearly in saying intensity, I think that would be easy because it shows you where I can't see. So I think like again from a coaching perspective, if I could just teach people playing to say to proper intensity and then coach them back that too.
Yeah.
So that's thinking about it, that's probably the biggest thing I want to see.
Focusing on accuracy and form rather than just moving the weight, getting the set done. Just constantly think about accuracy and form. What about you? What have you learned?
He's got sick lines.
Oh yeah, I haven't asked you. You go first and then I'll
I go first.
I need to think.
Probably for me, how to create more stability in some of the exercises to allow you to like drive through the movement. So whether it be the use of like the rack or the ball or the preacher curl, gripping, stuff like that. Like.
I think my one is probably the same as yours, Ali. I think whenever we've done these in the past, it's like the standards of like design for people to want to push it has been lower. I think just teens all come in and actually want to learn and actually have energy to be like, I want to push this, I actually want to try, I want to push myself to the limit. It's just fucking boss. And then it's just like the actual refinement of it over the period of time and the skill acquisition that would naturally come. If you got that mentality, it's like I want to train with more intensity, I want to get better at this. The only thing that will be a limiter is the amount of time that you have to be able to develop the skills and develop the capacity to hold that accuracy with intensity. And I think everyone in the got the intensity to do so, and it's fucking sick.